You might be wondering, why do I want to have a ship that looks like this? It's because I can see through it while I'm fighting. What do you guys think? Should I go with the amused? Odd? Well, there's the duck face. Flirt? I'm not doing that one. Impressed? Irritated? Sinister? The lighting's good in here. Don't you think so, Sarah? I don't think she knows what to think of that look. Here, let's switch ships. Actually, you know what? Let's work on a ship. Whenever you go to start working on a ship, you gotta go to a specific yard to start. That yard is in the Sol system on Titan. New homestead.
Doesn't look like much, but we should certainly take a look around.
It's true. Doesn't look like much, but you know what they have here? NG-20 landing gear. The NG-20 landing gear is probably the most useful landing gear in the whole game because it's the 4.4 lander thrust and hull. As you can see on this ship, there's quite a bit of landing gear, right? So this is a 2.1. This one's a 1.3, right? So the 4.4 is the way to go. Let's get rid of all these landing gear. Okay, and then we're going to replace it, but we're going to replace it with this. So I'll put it like here. Right. I'm going to delete these. Take the engine. I'll take the weapons off though. I'm not doing weapons just yet. So it says 3 errors, and one of them is going to be landing gear. So now we're down to 1. Flight check, landing gear. Make a copy of it. Okay, so now we have enough landing gear just with those 2. Right? So I'm going to throw 4 on there. I could put 6, depending on how big of a ship I want to make. Since I got $1 million, I think I'm making a big ship. Let's do that. We'll throw 6 of them on. So you can see here the Frontier. So this one is like a class B ship, right? But it only has 2 landing gear. That's it, just 2 of them. Whereas the Razor Leaf here, it has 8. Has 8 landing gear, right? And you can see they're all those particular ones, the NG-20 landing gear. But I've chosen to use like the narrower version of them, or streamlined version. But yeah, you can see I have 8 of them. So if I'm back in my home yard, I don't have access to all these. So to have 6 of them on the next ship, it's going to be my mid-tier ship. Not too big, not too small. The Star Eagle. So, like and subscribe. Alright, YouTubers, the shipbuilding is beginning. So stay tuned. So we're now back at the base. So it's time to start working on the ship. So if I go into my shipbuilder, I'm going to start with... So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to separate all the parts. So I'm going to grab all the parts that are what I call fluff parts, or parts that are just for flair, like just to, you know, change the shape of the vehicle. They don't serve a lot of purpose. So like this is cargo, this is fuel, right? So we'll move those off to the one side. So this ship is going to have a double saucer. And I think I'm going to try to make it a C-class ship. I don't know if I will, but maybe I'll make it an A-class or a B. Yeah, I can make it a B. So I could use SA, well, whatever the best one of these are. My shield, right? Because then I can only use a class B shield. You see here, this one has a max shield of 1600. That one's 1125. So it's decent. There, 1500. So it's right up there. Okay, so far I think that's the ship. Let's put it together. So this one comes back into a storeroom or an engineering bay. So we'll go engineering bay. So there we have the upper saucer section. Okay, so here's where I'm gonna run into issue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it should say, yeah, length. So I have an issue of 1 extra in the length. Which means those have to move up. And this, I think, needs to move up. Creating that look. You might be wondering, why do I want to have a ship that looks like this? It's because I can see through it while I'm fighting. Alright, so as you can see, it's kinda enterprisey. I just need to get it out of the dock here so I can go to other yards and start switching parts. So I'm gonna go and take all the weapons, attach it on over here, and delete everything that I don't need. Okay, now remember, this is just to get this ship out of dock. So it's not its final form. The Blackbird. You can change it a little bit, but for right now, this is what we're going with. So the next step is going to be going and adding the hallways and everything, because right now nothing is connected. So under door, you use the next variant, or the flip, Z flip. So now I'm doing the front door, but I want passageway. So now I'm under ladder. I want a 4x ladder. And I also want a hole. So that's it. So no door, no door, but passageways. Plus the 4x and the holes. I'll take this one. What do we got here? We got a control station with a workshop. That would go there, and then I'll need a hole. The hole for right there. Take the hole. So I think it already has one on the top. It just needs one on this spot here. So I think that's it. I don't need any more holes. Unless I want to put skylights in. I don't want to do that just yet. So that should be in there. It's fine. Okay, so the landing bay should have an automatic door into the engineering bay. So I just need 2 of these. So mobility is not very good, but we only have 4 of the 6 engines, so. There it is. Alright, well, let's see what it looks like on the inside. Okay, good, that worked out. Couple living quarters. It's got a galley. Pretty much the exact same thing on both sides. Okay. Come to the shop. Computer core. Is this the brig? Oh yeah, okay. There's a living quarters over here. Oh yeah, this is the captain's quarters. Got the Rev 8 hangar, along with the living quarters.
Did you need something?
You
I
guys
hear
like this room,
Constellation
eh?
has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things.
Okay, so now the real test. What's it look like to fly?
Struts retracting. Let's get out of here. Hell of a view from here.
Yeah. I like it. Feels like a capital ship. It's cool, right? And you can see, like, you can see along here and here, which is what always bothered me about these ships, was just the ability to see around the ship. Looks like I have a mission here over on Grimsey, but while I'm there, I'm going to go to the Stroud Eklund yard.
Switching over to standard engines.
Yeah, I don't know. I like it. Looks good, doesn't it? Havershaw.
Stroud Eklund may be new, but it has a... Absolutely.
Okay. It's interesting how this part looks so much bigger than this part when you're flying the ship around. I've got a 5660. There we go, mobility's at 100. Alright, so I ended up switching over to the SAE 5660 engines. And you can see that my mobility is at 74, but I have a cargo of 5240. So I'm still in the blue, but I've added a couple of galleons in here, plus then I kept the haulers that came with the original ship. So I'll do a color change, but we're probably gonna have to do weapons next. So I'm limited to using B-class weapons. Alright, so I was looking at all the weapons, and you can see here the suppressor for the C-class has 108 magnetic damage, whereas this one only has 55, and yet it has the same power. But this is a B class, this one's a C class, this is a C class, this is a B class. You can tell that this one has 50 damage more, and then with this one it has 41 hull and shield damage with a fire rate of 1.5, and then this one here is a 2.5 with a 39. And that's the best one I can get, but it has the max power of 4, whereas this one has 3. Which means I want to go and have a C-class reactor in order to run these weapons. So with the C-class, I can get a 40, so the Pinch B or 8Z reactor. Okay, there's the weapons. Got 4 of these, and 2 of these. Alright, so I'm going to take these. I'm going to set them right back here on either side. And I'll set these kind of in the same spots. Right there. And these two. Put them there. So you can see I put the reactor here along with the tank up front. Put the grav drive at the back, which I'm not sure if I want to have the grav drive here and this here. But you can see here I put a engine bracer back here, and then with this. Okay, well, I think we're done at this star yard. It's not quite right, but a lot of the parts are there. Most of the parts were at like 266,000. So let's do it. Alright, so we come right into the storeroom here. And this is what I was thinking with this shop, is that this space is kind of useless anyway. But we come in here and then we have living quarters, another living quarters.
I heard that you're so fast you can run around a planet and find the back of your...
This one is blank. Is not what I was planning. Oh, that one's blank too. Okay, well, those
hello.
two need to be adjusted.
Separation complete.
Oh yeah. So far so good. I'm liking it.
Come on!
What the heck was that? Alright, so YouTubers, we have the final touches of the ship. You can see here I've got the Nova Cowling, 1LTF. This is the 1LPF. Then we've got the Deimos wing ports. I'm going to switch out the tank, I think. A couple of cargo pieces. Cool with a skull on it. So, let's see how we can fit this all on. Okay, I think I've completed it. As you can see, I have this kind of set up here. Put a couple of built like units here, a workshop and a infirmary. So it kind of has this going for like a street bike feel, I guess. This right here. So that's the passageway. We'll have one right there, and we'll have 4 back there. We're going to add an equipment plate. Okay, good. And that was for this. Loaded it up there. So we got 96, 3240, 9 hull. Okay, I think we're good. Let's give it a run. Yeah, it's looking good. crazy. Good little spot up here. You have a picnic.
I disliked that.
So if I was making a Var'uun ship, it would have been something like this.
Might not be Jemison, but this ship is starting to feel like home.
Right? So you come in here straight into engineering. And we have 2 living quarters off either side. So you can see I got the windows here on either side. I did just go right past this one here. So this is the workshop. The window out front. So you come up in a storage room. And
Yeah, the way you handle things
this
is
is the computer
not bad.
core.
Not bad.
So from the computer core, I guess we have the battle station. 2 big windows looking out the back here. An armory over here. This is the captain's quarters. Okay, this is where I'm suspecting I might have problems. So I've got living quarters here. Living quarters here. And this is where I'm suspecting I'm having problems, which is these windows. But they seem to be working really good. Yeah, the windows did turn out good. Alright, it's good to know.
There was a small bit of dust on your shoulder. How dare
So there you go. I've got 4 living quarters plus a captain's quarters. And everything I think we can need and want.
Pre-check complete. We're good.
Stable orbit achieved. We could stay here forever. Well, for a while anyway.
Alright, there's the ship. Basically 2 saucer sections. I mean, any good ship, the real test is the fight, right? I would go to Kabnik, but I know I'm not going to find anybody to fight out there. Let's go to Serpentis.
You shall be judged. You have met your doom.
3 of them.
We've been hit. Our shield
They've got no shields. Go get 'em.
Var'uun! Being attacked by Var'uun.
This is the end for you.
Can't skip the system with a fried grav drive, huh?
Vigil. Oh, there's a third one. How many of them are there?
Enemy scrap drive has been disabled.
You guys get to join the No Shields Club. Buy my engines.
Seals are tight. We're docked.
You'll pay for that!
Score another point for our side.
Right?
Big
My arm! And you will be judged. My eyes!
Var'uun Vigil. Cool. So we'll make it a home ship. Register it. Repair it. I'll back out. Reboard. Okay. Guess we're adding that one to the fleet. Got like a bluish tinge to it, eh?
Cole would have given me a good whooping. But I think he would have liked the man I grew into.
Here, Constellation has been collecting a ton of new things. Ancient things. Do you think people are starting to notice?
Face your suffering! Are you prepared to face judgment?
Ooh, a 56 Var'uun Duology. Okay, so where's the other one? 26?
It is time for your judgment!
Okay, so now we have just the one. Just spiraling. Oh, there we go.
This is the end for you. Casting accursed. It's down.
Target's engine is down. Easy peasy.
Yeah. One of the big Mac loaf ships.
Hayden! Prepare for judgment!
Sorry.
Well, I suppose they're not going to need it anymore.
We have one. Ah! I can't see!
Lights up.
My eyes! Oh, my eyes!
I'm shooting through. Is that glass? I thought it was glass. Apparently not.
You're done!
Drowning is upon you.
Show me what you got!
Cool. Uology. So quick. Here goes my big loaf ship.
You shall be judged.
Oh, two of them.
Offering for the great serpent. Food for the great serpent.
Guy lost their shields. Tragic. Just tragic.
Dad, have you ever tried Aurora?
Well, not in a long time, sweetheart. Not since...
What was it like?
Terrible, absolutely terrible.
Stay away from this thing. Trust me, it's the worst.
I'm hit!
I shall feed you.
Damn it!
Ooh, my health went up. Another ship. Prophecy. There you go. There it goes. My prophecy. We like stuck together somehow. Well, there we are. See what ships I ended up getting. So we turned the Star Eagle into a Var'uun style ship. There's the loaf truck and the Vigil. So there, I got them all. I got the Vigil, Eulogy, and the Prophecy. Apparently they're all flying around Serpentis. Alright, YouTubers, well, thanks for liking and subscribing. Thanks for coming back. And come back for more Starfield action.